Woods Hole project we started planning for this about 5 or 6 years ago. The facility is in dire need of reconstruction. The slips that the vessels berth in are averaging about 50 years old. They need to be rehabilitated. It included consideration as to what we needed to do with the terminal building and the administration offices. It became clear early on that the administration offices would not be able to be maintained in Woods Hole, so thus we built our new administration offices here on Palmer Ave in Falmouth. During the design phase, we had various community meetings to receive input. We've tried to incorporate as many of the community and town's concerns into the concept as we can, but it's a balancing act. We looked at over 20, 25 different locations for the terminal building itself in order to make it as safe operation as possible for the 2.4 million people that travel in and out of that facility on a given year. The plans for the terminal building right now are that there's a lobby area adjacent to the ticket selling area. Next to that there's a small concession stand and some vending machines that we'll have. We also have public restrooms that are used not only for our customers but also people that are visiting the village will also use our restroom facilities. Then to round off the first floor is a locker room for our employees that are working at the terminal to be storing their gear. On the second floor of the building, there's a small office for our terminal manager, another office for the terminal agents that oversee the operation, a break room for the employees, and then a small meeting room for training of terminal employees. We also are incorporating staging for the Peter Pan bus that operates out of our current facility, as well as the Cape Cod Regional Transit Authority that also is being incorporated into the designs. The current temporary terminal building was intended to be temporary in nature. We did get a variance in order to not have to have it elevated to out of the flood zone. During the reconstruction of the slips, those slips end up being moved out a ways, and it'll make that building that much farther away for people to be transiting back and forth in the elements. So we feel it's necessary to continue on the process of finalizing the design for the terminal building and the siting of that building. So at this point, if anyone has any comments or concerns, they can feel free to send them in to myself. My contact information is rdavis@steamshipauthority.com. It's a big project, and we realize it can be disruptive, but it's a necessary project. We need to be able to make sure that we have a safe facility in order for the vessels to be berthing in.